Defense and Space News TV report. Rafale fighter not the first. Know about aircraft India bought from Dassault Aviation in the past. Let's discuss about that. While the deal to buy 36 Rafale fighter jets has made a lot of headlines and also generated a lot of controversy, this is not the first aircraft that the Indian Air Force is acquiring from Dassault Aviation. Dassault Aviation has had a long association with the Indian Defence Forces. In the past, there have been several fighter jets that have been supplied to India by Dassault Aviation. These include Tufani, Mizdir 4, the Jaguar and the Mirage 2000. Tufani, the first Dassault Aviation aircraft. Tufani was ordered by India in 1953. 71 Aurigans, Tufani, were supplied to India in March 1954 with an additional 33 second-hand Aurigans, taking the total number of aircraft to 104. The first-generation straight-wing fighter from France, Aurigan, was inducted by the EF to augment the earlier used Vampire as the mainstay fighter. The Aurigan was used by the EF for nearly 15 years. As mentioned in the book Baptism Under Fire, the Aurigan were used during the Liberation War of Goa in 1961 and in 1962 to perform reconnaissance missions during the Sino-India War. Mizdir 4, in 1957. The EF saw a major expansion when 104 Mizdir 4 joined the Tufani. Mizdir Vaz was the first supersonic inner-dive aircraft in the EF. 110 Mizdir Vaz were inducted into the EF from 1957 onwards and were extensively used in ground attack role during the war with Pakistan. The Mizdir 4 stayed operational in the EF until 1973. Allies. In 1960, 12 Breguet Branch -1050 Allies ASW turboprop aircraft were purchased to create a carrier-based ASW and reconnaissance squadron aboard the newly purchased aircraft carrier INS Vikrant. Later, in 1966-67, 2 more Allies were released and transferred to the INAS 310 Squadron, August 1968, as attrition replacements. Jaguar. In 1978, the EF placed an order for 40 Jaguars and got a license to build 120 Jaguar aircraft at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. The EF temporarily accepted 2 Jaguars in July 1979 under the first batch, but starting establishing its own production line in HAL. The Air Force Technology website states that the delivery of the second batch of 40 Jaguars began in 1981, while the third batch, comprising assembly kits of 45 aircraft, were transported to HAL in May 1981. The EF acquired 17 Jaguars in 1999 and 20 more between 2001 and 2002. Mirage 2000. In 1982 and 1986, the EF ordered a total of 42 single-seat H and 7 dual-seat TH Mirage 2000 aircraft and 10 more 4H and 6 TH in 2000. 3 squadrons Tigers, Battle Axes and Wolfpack at Gwalior operate the fleet. In 2015, the company got into a joint venture with Anil Ambani-led Reliance for formed Dassault Reliance Aerospace Limited. The company asserted that it is committed to contributing towards building up an aero defense manufacturing ecosystem in India so as to position the country as an international supplier reference in the global aerospace market. Dassault Aviation Executive Committee rallies around the huge challenge to highly contribute to the Make in India and Skill India policies that will lead to India's self-sufficiency in the aerospace domain, Dassault Aviation had said. From the Rafale fighter to the high-end Falcon family of business jets and military drones, Dassault Aviation has delivered aircraft in over 90 countries over the last century.